So hey and what's up guys, my name is Susan and today I'm again there with a new video. So in today's video we'll be talking about the vertebrae part 4. So let's get started without wasting any time. In the previous video we did tell the early plants, that how did the plants grew, and some main keys of evolution, some new species that were evolving. So yeah, now we're gonna talk about animals before dinosaurs. Yeah, obviously, in the Triassic period. If we are talking about dinosaurs, then it is obviously Mesozoic era. That means the early Triassic period. We can, yeah. Actually, the Mesozoic era means all the three periods. But if we are not talking about dinosaurs and it is Mesozoic era, then it means the same. You know, I think you can understand what I'm talking about. So yeah, so before dinosaurs, there was a widespread of enormous reptiles that ruled the land, and at the early Triassic period, they were Postosuchus. That was a close cousin of the crocodile family, and this was a carnivore. Of course, we can see the teeth. It was a very ferocious beast that uh, lived in North America, USA, now USA, in the woodlands of North America. And let's read the description about this beast. Postosuchus belonged to a family of reptiles called Rossuchians. It must be a family, like I told now that dinosaurs have families, so it must be a family of reptiles, as it is written that it was from a family of crocodile. Unlike lizards, which have sprawling legs, the Roisicians had pillar-like upright legs, a sign that they were agile, active predators. Yeah, like the giant predatory dinosaur that evolved later. Their hip joints were very different from those of dinosaur, however, and their ankles were similar to those of crocodiles. Postosuchus had wickedly curved dagger-like teeth that it used to tear prey to bits. One fossil was found with the remains of 4 different animals in its belly. Okay, so here it is saying that Postosuchus belonged to a family named Rossicians. That was obviously a meat eater family of these reptiles, and it has described it as a beast which had pillar like pillar like legs. Unlike the lizards have sprawling like legs, but this creature had pillar like legs. It was an agile and active predator that could attack at any time, uh, and it also attacked its own family. That is not written here, but I have studied about it, and it had hip joint, and the posters such as had uh, wicked teeth that was bent and was as sharp as a it was very sharp, and it could tear huge chunks of meat. And it was also found, one of the fossils was found that while Osteosuchus was tearing the meat belly of some creature. And now let's read this fact. 2 legs of 4. Postosuchus had large hind legs and small arms, suggesting suggesting it walked on its legs like a dinosaur. However, some scientists reckon it always walked on four legs. Others think it used two legs only to sprint. Okay, so it is a fact about Poster suggests that this reptile walked on four legs, but many scientists also think that it used two of its leg to jump to sprint. So yeah, and one more fact is over here. Fiery End. Posters such as belong to a reptile family that died out at the end of the Triassic, perhaps because of climate change caused by the volcanic eruption. The extinction allowed dinosaurs to become the top predator in the Jurassic. It is said that the end of these creatures was found to be a climatic change that was caused by the volcanic eruption. So this end has came just because of the volcanic eruption. Just like the dinosaurs died, and yeah. So let's read about more. Ephegia. So this is a creature that looked like dinosaur. It walked like dinosaur, and it fed like a dinosaur too. But it wasn't it any dinosaur. In the Triassic period, these reptile belonged to another reptile family tree as crocodiles, as the same as the poster suggests that we read just now, and these were from the family of alligators, but evolved a body shape remarkably similar to the ostrich, a dinosaur, or ornithomimids, or the terror bird, or we can also say oviraptor, anything we can say. No, not oviraptor, because oviraptor are not the species. They are the species, but they are one of the animals. This is a family, a whole family, ornithomimids. Oh yeah. So this is the Ephesia. Now let's read the description. Ephesia walked on its hind legs, holding up its long tail for balance, and had very tiny arms. It had large eyes and a small bird-like skull. Reptiles like Ephesia were common in late Triassic, but seem to have been killed by change in climate. The same thing that happened with the Protosuchus that helped the dinosaurs to evolve and became the most ferocious predators of the time. Now, we have read about the crocodilomorphs and the pterosaur, yeah, but still I'm just gonna give a recap of it. I'm not gonna read the description, I'm just gonna give a recap of it. So basically, what do you think, what are crocodilomorph? I've already said in the video. You can write it down it in the comments. Yeah, it will be too long. I'm just giving you 10 seconds. Okay, fine. Yeah, done. Okay, so crocodilomorphs are were also from a reptile family only, and they were much like their characteristics were much like dinosaur only, but they were no dinosaur. They were from another family, the marine reptile of that period, known as crocodilomorph. We can also say the marine reptile that were very dangerous creatures. So, the Darkosaurus, the Dinosuchus actually was actually from yeah, it was a kind of ancient alligator from the family of ancient alligator. Ramposuchus, Sarcosuchus, and Dinosuchus are some of the example of ancient alligators, and they were as long as a whole building. Uh, Today's alligators are not as long. We can't even think how long would they. See, 10 meters. And yeah, we can say them the relatives for today's alligators and reptiles. Let's continue now. Pterosaurs. I have already said this about in my previous videos too, so I'm just gonna give a recap of this also. These were flying reptiles that were present in the time of dinosaurs. These were also kind of a reptile only, flying reptile. Uh, the first flying reptile came up in the early Triassic period, that were the Eudimorphodon. That was small, but it was very ferocious creature that could kill you at any time. And at the Jurassic period, some pterosaurs like Quetzalcoatlus, that was the large one of the largest pterosaurs, and more of these type of creatures like Rhamphorhynchus, Pteranodon, Pterodactylus, and Dimorphodon. So yeah, basically these were this was a family of flying reptiles. We can also say them Archosaurus, because the Pterosaurus evolved from another family, that was Archosaurus. There are many families of such animals. Let's continue. Let's continue. See, Eudimorphodon. Yeah, let's read about this. Gliding on its leathery wings, Eudimorphodon was one of the first pterosaurs. See what I said? To take to the skies. Its front limbs had grown very long. Its fourth fingers had stretched out, and together they formed the front edges of the pair. Yeah, it is saying about how was it developed. See, here we can see the two wingspans developed very long, and the mouth was developed as beak. Unlike we see the today's bird, the beak are very small. Only eagles and all have not that beak is also not such long. Yeah, but cranes have a very long beak. These creatures were found in the early Triassic period, and around 210 million years ago, as you can see. So yeah, this was our today's video. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Do comment down, do share it, and if stay tuned for more quality videos. Thanks for watching.